Scene notes on Elvis the Butler from Elvis, 2022 film, 12 June 2025 viewing. Here I, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, talk through my scene notes for the Elvis the Butler scene from my Thursday, 12 June 2025 viewing of 2022 film Elvis. This is a DVD format copy in my DVD collection. So the scene to be discussed, I've decided Elvis the Butler is what I'm going to term it. Per this particular copy, if I go into scene selection, they're numbered scenes. So this is a Tanis specific choice for a scene. So Elvis the Butler scene is a scene covering critics and the press trying to get Elvis Presley to change his look, what he wore, and how he physically moved to be what they wanted him to be. This was instead of them accepting him as he was. He fought to retain himself in response to the harassment. And so it kind of spans multiple settings. One, he's kind of like getting ready for a performance and they bring in like tails for him to wear in a performance, and then he in another part of the scene he goes into like I guess maybe the term would be a lounge on Beale Street in Memphis and like talks to BB King. And so the scenes start, so per my selection is, it started at 38 minutes and 20 seconds into the movie, and then the scene ended at 49 minutes and 43 seconds into the movie, so between 11 and 12 minutes long, which if you've seen some of my scene notes from the movie before, it's double digits. The actual phrase Elvis the Butler was used in the movie. So the timestamp of the use of the phrase Elvis the Butler by character BB King in the movie was at 48 minutes and 54 seconds into the movie. And then another, for this particular viewing, this marked my 39th viewing of the film all the way through. Got to the end. I was making dinner in the kitchen, had it playing, and Kona was on the ground, and he was like, I like that one, let's watch it again. I don't know if I'm going to watch it again tonight. I might actually have time. I'm thinking of like going out and cleaning my car a little bit. It's got some bird poo on it, but possibly not. Point being here, so the scene is really kind of a, Elvis Presley was born and raised poor. He was a very important for his parents, and his family was very important. Or they lived in like government assisted living conditions. They were so poor, like government housing for poor people, kind of thing. And like his dad got in trouble at some point for like forging a $4 check as $14. Okay, so the offensiveness, for all I know, Elvis the Butler was like the most offensive thing the actual human being Elvis Presley ever experienced, in the sense of, you know, he started to take off in his career. He bought a house for his family, and his family lived with him, and they called it Graceland. And so, like, you know, he's starting to do well in his career and providing for his parents and that kind of thing. And, you know, they come in and they stand on, is like, now we're going to take that thing that's so meaningful and so key to who he is, that he, like, you know, he actually had to work to get where he is, and we're going to call him a butler just to fucking piss him off, you know, to hit him right here in the heart where it hurts. And so it was, you know, not BB King. BB King was a good guy, being like, you know, don't be that guy, right? Like, so the spirit guide of BB King for Elvis Presley was like, be you, right? Don't lose that you, that where you come from. And so I thought the scene did a good job communicating that, and they did bring up like that he did live in like poor people housing with his family, and there was a socioeconomic status change, and you know, some people are just like, so propelled by avarice, you know. They're like, let's just try and smack him out of it because we could never do that. But they're not capable of connecting, like they couldn't ever do what he did. So they decide to just like try and tear him down by being like, we're gonna frame you as rich and say you're Elvis the Butler, that you're a butler, and make you wear things that make you look fancy, even though that's not who you are. And he was just like, screw that, I'm gonna be me, I accept me. They don't, I do. And so he stayed Elvis Presley. So this is my scene notes on Elvis the Butler from Elvis 2022 film, 12 June 2025 viewing.